Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Resident Evil Requiem, where last time... Okay, we've been playing as Grace, we've been playing as Leon. Now we're playing as Grace again. We are trapped in the hospital basement. No thank you to the spam. But yeah, so Grace was taken here to the hospital, but apparently Gideon has completed whatever work he needed to do in the hospital, and in the process flooded the whole place with zombies. We have managed to complete the main hospital area, the attic as Leon. Now we're in the basement as Claire, trying to save Emily, the little girl who has been kidnapped by the giant monster lady, who I think is Emily's sister, who is the other girl in the other room. The other level 3 security room in the hospital, who is sensitive to light. We have a couple things to grab in order to escape. Some joint plugs, which conveniently turn on the power for the local area, but once removed, take away the power and the lights that essentially keep us safe, as we are only dangerous. We are only vulnerable in the dark. But luckily we do have a flashlight, which we dropped but picked up in a cutscene as we switched back to Grace. Hello. I feel like some of these zombies are going to get up and become a problem on my way out. But that's for future Grace to worry about, not present day Grace. That's a problem for present day Grace. Hello. Oh. That. My. Unfortunately, my aim is notoriously bad in this game. Which is unfortunate because, like, you have very limited. Which button was it for? There we go. You have a very limited inventory. Especially as Grace for ammo. And a lot of that is very purposeful. Grace's sections are meant to evoke fear, whereas Leon's sections are meant to be more action-packed, and you can't really be too afraid of what you can easily dispose of. Let's see, a safe, which we do not have the code for. The 12 subjects we were provided with were confirmed infected and reduced to blood at the processing area. We'll be able to increase the turnover rate even more thanks to the increased stock from our supply chain. We have already started processing today's additions. Although what I should do is I should be a little less cautious about using that ammo, because ammo is easier to come by than... Do I really have that much scrap? Ammo is a lot easier to come by than health. So which am I going to burn through first is probably going to be I probably want that to be the ammo. Huh. Was this a corpse processing plant? Also, probably should pick up that ammo bottle because that empty bottle, because we are going to want to distract the tall lady at some point. This is one of those things that only makes sense in video games as a gameplay function. It does not make sense logically that Grace would not be able to fit inside this space or underneath this. But because Grace does not have a crawl function, she's not able to get under there. Like, realistically, like, if you try to consider this from a realistic angle, like, Grace is definitely tiny enough to fit in there. Hell, I would even bet that Leon could probably fit in there with his coat on. He would be able to take his coat with him. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I don't remember seeing anything that needs to be picked around here. And also, I do not see anything else that would require... Actually, there's a power distributor way back there. It would be dangerous. But if we don't find any... Oh. Thank you? Yeah, that just circles around to the workshop, which is in the dock. Huh. I'm sure there's... probably something we can benefit from having that escape route. Also, apparently I passed by a joint plug, so let us go back and get it. Oh, yes. Yeah, that. Probably what's going to happen is the joint plug powers this area here. Like this joint plug powers the furnace area. So once I grab this, we probably are going to want to hide.
It's two.
Or take the alternate way back. And I think we might go to the security room, save our game. I don't remember what that power distributor is for, or why I need it. And then if we need to run... Oh, hello. That son of a... There we go. Okay, tall lady is dealt with, at the very least. Sir, your brain is exposed. You really should see a doctor about that. Also, you're dead. So maybe the doctor won't be able to help you that much. Do I have any health items still in my inventory? Okay, I haven't seen any locks to pick down here, so we can throw that away. I do have a med injector. That is my only health item. Okay, I really need to get rid of something because my inventory is getting a little too full. Let's put the scrap away. The transfusion bag. Yeah, definitely that. And then the joint plug is temporary. We don't necessarily need to worry about that in our inventory. And let us save our game, as is our way. All right. We'll want to go back there. And it's too bad Tall Lady isn't particularly worried about my flashlight's light. Like, just it requires an additional amount of illumination for her to care. Hello. Take that. No, that son of a... How are you even biting me? You have no jaw. Are you dead? I don't really believe you. You can now craft a Molotov cocktail. All right. You know, okay, I've only fought one zombie. I'm going to do that one zombie again because I have no items. Or should I say I have one healing item. And I don't really want to waste it on this one guy. Or this one guy and one other guy. There we go. That feels better. Let's see. We have infected blood. We have that Molotov cocktail recipe again. Which is... What do we need to make a Molotov cocktail? Ah, an empty bottle and infected blood. That's not bad. That seems worth it. All right. Let's see, there's some more infected blood. Oh, just exactly 10 more. I don't know what kind of zombie I was expecting to be hiding in the locker, but you know. Oh, an easy to pick lock. Well, we haven't moved that far away from the stash. Also, that sounded like the tall lady moving around back there. Let's store that still. Yeah. So far, these easy to pick locks. Hello. These easy to pick locks have always dropped the raw metal scrap that allows Grace to make magnum ammo, or ammo for the Requiem. I have not seen it drop a different item. Yep. And we are maintaining that trend. And honestly, it is worth it, making 2 more bullets for the Requiem. And we have a full cylinder once again. There. Well. Screw you too, electrified area. Are all these areas electrified? Or just that one? Oh, you seem to have misplaced your head, sir. Shall we hedge our... nope, there are wires there too. All right. So what we can do... I don't know if I will really... I don't know how much damage that electrocution did to me, because... like, I feel like the way that health is displayed in this game, for Grace especially, is a little odd. Like, what is her health right now? I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. All right, and now we'll transfer this plug to this area over here, and hopefully this will allow us to get behind the electrified area. Turn the power off. Possibly. I'm sure there's a reason why we're able to. No, stop squeezing through. No, this is just a means of being able to enter this area in the first place. How is our inventory? There we go. Now we have turned off the power for the region, which is important for over here. There's a toolbox. It seems you don't have a head, sir, so you probably don't need this infected blood. Where do we need a tool for a square-shaped socket? Hello. Power distributor. Bolted. That's probably there. Why are you heading my way to walk around? Oh, lockpick. Damn it.
Barely made it.
That's okay. We'll go up to the next. Ooh, yeah. Take that, tall lady. Now you're trapped in the maze of vents. And... Sir... I don't appreciate the fact that you can walk forward while I'm shooting you. Hello. Ma'am, I already used the bottle. I threw it. Yes, come to the light. Everything the light touches is yours. Even me. Just come to the light. No. Yep, that'll work too. All right, let's plug this joint plug back in here so we can light up the main, the center way here. And actually, let's use this. Sir, are you intending... Tall lady, can't you tell this area is filled with light? What were you even planning to do? All right, now we can apply the square socket wrench. Oh, that requires 2 joint plugs working jointly in order to allow myself to pass through. All right, let's grab you. Okay, I feel like I want to save right now. And also, let's check our inventory. Maybe drop off that herb and or spice. Let's grab one of these scraps. Like, thankful... I don't know if I should be thankful that handgun ammo seems to only take up one spot. Because it's not like you... Like, even... I think the most handgun ammo I've ever carried at one time has been, like, 40-something. So, like, maybe the developers of the game just kind of assumed, like, hey, you're not going to be having that much handgun ammo on your person anyway. Might as well just allow you to just store all of your handgun ammo in one spot. Like, we're not going to make you divide it into stacks because, you know what? We're not even going to give you that many stacks of ammo anyway. All right. Where do we even need the 3? Was it over here that we need all 3 of them? Oh yeah, in order to save Emily from the cell. Not from the Cell, starring Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Lopez, which is an excellent movie, if you have not seen it. If you have not seen it, be warned. It's a head trip. Oh. Hello. Okay, the game is not expecting me to jump down, though... What was I saying about realism? I'm pretty sure Grace would be able to... Like, that's the thing. The things that the characters accomplish in cutscenes are often greater than everything they could accomplish in gameplay. There's one game I need to play that is a perfect example of this. It shows it right in its intro, and that's Lost Odyssey. It's still... on my list of games to play because the story actually looks really good. But, like, the intro cutscene has your main character being, like, a huge badass, jumping, diving, flipping his way through a battlefield, killing off bad guys left and right. And then you get to the gameplay, and it's turn-based, like, Final Fantasy, like, 10 JRPG style approach. And... like, your character seems a lot less badass. Not that turn-based is bad gameplay, but because it just does not present the character seeming to do awesome things. Oh, hello.
The smell.
Is this all blood? Infected blood? Okay, we still don't have a key for that. Oh. An ignition key for a forklift. Years of dirt coats its dull surface. Aha! Look! Right there! It's a hip pouch! I need it for hip-related stuff. And also to increase the size of my inventory. Like, every little bit. I am a little disappointed that I missed the upgrade for how much infected blood I can carry. Can I? Okay, no I can't. Hello? I was going to say I was worried that these dark tunnels are going to be used to spook me for one reason or another. And there it goes. Alright, let's grab one of these. Hello. Yes, come and get me. Oh no! Your one weakness. Yes, yes, yes. Climb out of my way. Thank you. Yes, there's time for that. Oh, there is my health. I'm fine. I can see my health while I'm at a storage box. Alright. You know, maybe I should carry this hunting... Oh, I have so little inventory space, but it would be nice to be able to carry that hunting knife on my person. Maybe after I get the inventory upgrade. Yep. Wow, I'm barely on Twitch for a few days, and already I'm walking into walls because I'm looking towards the non-existent chat. Ooh, good luck if I actually had to interact with somebody. Nope. How rude. Hello. Ah, a knife. Hello. Hope you don't mind. Feel the burn. Wait, would that have... Okay, that lock looks way too big for that key.
Oh my god. Those are...
You know, this is for a hip pouch. So the backtracking is worth it. I swear. It's just when I looked at the key slots... The key slot looked way too big for the key. Unfortunately, Grace was never a long jump champion. I doubt she participated in any sports, let alone track and field. To be fair, I also was hardly a long jump champion as somebody who did participate in track and field. All right, look at that key slot, and look at that key. I feel like I'm just overthinking it. And there, that key slot is freed from our inventory, and we have a hip pouch. We have 2 more slots. And we've got a map. And bullets. Everything's coming up, Grace. And then, I figure this is going to lead back around here so that we can grab the joint plug and then head back that way. Oof. I anticipate spooks. It is going to probably be a very, very spooky escape. As we go back through the room of the dead. I also anticipate that means that there's not going to be like a major jump scare for that room, because I don't see a gameplay reason for you to go back through that tunnel again. And the only reason I had to go through it multiple times was because I was dumb and made a bad assumption. So, because we know that there's going to be a bunch of stuff ahead of us, let's save our game. Since we have important things, such as more inventory space. Like, Grace is just going to walk out of this hospital with like a hip pouch attached to each hip, strapped to her legs, her arms. Like, she's going to look like Sam in Death Stranding, in the Death Stranding franchise, with just random items strapped all over her. All right. Huh. Um... You know, I was thinking whether or not I should bring the lockpick with me. And I feel like this is always the thing that goes wrong with games that have really strict inventory management systems. Like, this was me playing Signalis. Like, I love Signalis. But when I played it, it had a very restrictive inventory system, which since then they've actually adjusted. They've actually given you the ability to adjust the size of your inventory, so you're not just allowed to only carry up to six items. Like, you can have, like, I think up to 8, 10. Like, unfortunately, the adjustment came after I had finished the game. One of these days, I do need to go back. And play the game again, just to kind of experience what it's like to play it with an inventory. Is that safe? Hello. Ah. All right. Is there a space between bagged, dead people? Hold on. I was gonna say, where do I even take this cart? Ah, there we go. And bullets. Ah, and this is why we have the need to change the direction of which are hanging dead men. No dead women, only dead men. Because, like, why would you make multiple versions of that same zombie? But also, that would be a lot of zombie boobs flailing about. Which would not do well for any sensors. No, hello, don't mind me. Hello. Ugh. Very emaciated. How much of the emaciation is being a zombie? And how much of the emaciation is, like, however they were treated before they died? Excuse me? As for why is that happening, sir, I have no answers. I'm as in the dark as you are. What was Gideon trying to accomplish? He talks about trying to bring back something called Elpis? Not Epsis. And that Grace's blood was the key to this. That's the tactic for a lot of Resident Evil villains, is to create some sort of ultimate being They love making ultimate beings. Ooh. That looks like it's going to be problematic. But yeah, nearly every single... You know, I'll make the Requiem bullets now. Like every single Resident Evil villain wants to create an ultimate being for one reason or the other. Ooh, they're all being dropped in there. And it's hard to tell how these ultimate beings even are ultimate. Like, they're gigantic with, like, 5 different eyes growing out of their shoulder. Like, some of them have better regenerative qualities than people do. Yeah, we got bullets. Molotov, maybe? You know, considering all of the bodies that were dropped into the muck, that is a small amount of bodies in comparison. Don't mind me.
What?
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
I wonder if we're waiting for enough bodies to be jammed up in the jammer. Nope, nope. I was not paying attention to where I was in comparison to the Crusher. That's called the Crusher? Alright. I suppose that is a fair name. Let's try that again. Try not to be crushed.
What?
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Am I trying to... Like, am I just waiting?
Shit, no! No, no!
For it to get jammed up? Or am I required to, like, shoot something? Nope. Yep. Sir, you're gonna get us both killed. And actually, no, you can stay there. I don't need to worry about you. I don't need to push you on the ground. You're already on your knees. Oh, okay. I'm not waiting for it to get jammed up. I'm just waiting for it to be full. It's hungry. It is a hungry machine.
Processing complete.
Huh.
It stopped. It finally stopped. Thank God.
All right. Except now...
Last one. Now to free Emily and get out of this place.
Now Tall Lady is going to be a problem. Well, let us save our game because we did accomplish a thing. Why are you... Oh, I was going to say, why are you trying to explain to me crouching? What is in this direction?
Oh, I got in my mouth.
That does seem pretty gross. Oh, so maybe there wasn't a need to go back through the corpse conveyor. A lot of blood flowed out. Where did it flow to? I mean, I don't even know if that's necessarily going to be a problem, but still, like, emptying out so many gallons of infected blood into an ecosystem anywhere does not sound like a good time for anybody. Okay. Son of a... Okay. I'm okay with that death because I would have reloaded anyway. You know, I'm just going to walk right past you. Let us... Oh, am I at caution? Now I'm fine. Okay. Because wasting multiple Magnum or Requiem bullets... Is it basically a Magnum? Are you just gonna... Okay. Yeah, it's so much infected blood I can actually do stuff with. Like, now that I've got a lot of infected blood I could collect. As well as scrap. Eh. Okay, we're going to save our game. Then go down the elevator shaft. Collect the infected blood that was left behind there. Come back up the elevator shaft. Save our game again. Because we are paranoid. We are very paranoid players. And we just don't like losing progress. We don't like regressing. And I feel like that might be a reason why I've never been big into the roguelike genre. Is because roguelikes are very big about resetting progress. Like roguelikes sometimes, usually, give you like small permanent bonuses. But the way that I look at a roguelike game is you start off playing the game in its hardest, most difficult form. And then as you're playing the game, every upgrade you get, every iteration, every permanent bonus that you get, slowly decreases the difficulty of the game. Until you have reached a point in which you are both experienced enough at the game and have lowered the difficulty to such a point in which it is now easier for you to finish it. Like, Hades is a game that you could probably, in theory, not me, I couldn't finish it in the first with no bonuses or upgrades, but in theory, if you're good enough at Hades, you probably could. Like, I require some permanent upgrades. Don't mind me. Zombies, you can... Also, I think that's tall lady with the jingle jangle. And unfortunately, we are going to have to shut off all of the lights in order to transport all of the joint plugs to the end of the cell block. But that's okay. We'll manage somehow by trial and error. Who knows? Now, I would almost argue that, like, when you look at old school video games, like the idea of Nintendo Hard, like, a lot of that is built on what might eventually be considered the concept of the roguelike, where you find yourself having to replay a game over and over again until you master that section and survive. But there's just no permanent upgrades for each new run. The only thing you benefit from is experience.
Grace? Yeah. We gotta get out of here.
Whereas roguelikes combine
Hold on tight. I'm scared. Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go.
Can I put her down somewhere? No, really. What are my defensive options? I have never learned... defensive options as Grace holding Emily. Okay.
Come on. Come on. It's just pinning you down. Why won't they close?
It's because these 160-pound... these 160-pound bags of cement are blocking the way. Hopefully I don't... I feel like I'm leaving... I'm finishing every area as Grace with terrible health.
Are you hurt?
Tell me. Do it now.
That's good. Good, Emily.
How deep underground were we?
What's going on? Hurry! Go!
Grace, do you still have your feet? Okay. No, there's still one more. Oh, okay. That was really close.
Grace? Grace? You okay? Yeah.
Okay, is tall lady dead now?
You okay? Here, I kept this safe for you. Thank you.
Yep, they have been through some stuff. I just realized I forgot to get a screenshot of anything for the thumbnail. That's okay. We'll worry about that later.
Let's go.
A star quartz. We finally collected the star quartz. Oh, hold on.
Hey, Emily. Do you maybe want to leave with me? It's not safe here.
Okay.
I mean, literally, if I leave you behind, you'll starve to death
That's good.
because there's nobody left to take care of you. Okay, so I am aware of the severed hand a little bit. In that, like, apparently there's some sort of hidden puzzle that you're supposed to... solve. Here. Have a seat, Emily. We never opened up this room. Also, might as well save our game, even though... Yeah, and it involves the severed hand to do something. And that is, like, one of several steps. Like, I don't expect to solve it myself. Ah. But, like, I wonder where it could have gone. Like, what would I have done with the severed hand? Like, unfortunately, I never found... There's one missing coin. There's that safe in the examination room, which we never opened. So it might have been in there. I'm half tempted to just cheat. My phone is out of reach, though. Well, let's see if we can... I don't know, what would we even do with a severed hand? Like, part of me wonders... Like, whether we would just take it to the blood lab. And also, are there any zombies here anymore? Nope, it does sound like there are zombies. Nah, that's the wrong way anyway. Damn it. I swear I can read a map. Oh, I can do something with that. Oh, God. I am not particularly good at this puzzle. and adding a 3D component does not make it easier. And I'm sure you're probably saying to yourself, Nick, you won't be good at this puzzle if you just kind of randomly hit buttons. But here's the thing. This is the only way I know how to do it. I don't know a good way of solving these puzzles. I wish I did. There we go. Don't know what this means, and I'm just writing it down. We'll probably never reference it again. Oh no. Was I supposed to do something else there? You know, some puzzles aren't really meant for everybody. Some puzzles are just meant for like an elite few to solve. The most capable. The best of the best. I am not one of those people. If I somehow screw up doing whatever it is I was supposed to do after that loads, does it just bring up a message and that's it? Like, I'm not actually supposed to, like, click anything on that one item. I'll take your word. Like, is the game telling me that there's a minimum of 3 steps just meant to mock me for my inability to do these puzzles? Okay. I actually did it a second time. Yeah, there's nothing to interact with. It just says, let's play, and a lot of letters. And you know what? Let's see if we actually have the file that we just never... And we just never realized we had it. Like, the only file that I remember us having in regards to is that one. Damn it. I had the basement safe code, and I forgot that I had it. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm cheating. What is the... Resident Evil Requiem exam... I remember when Google was easy to use. Like now it's giving me a Copilot search that says it's 30, right 10, right 50. But there are 3 numbers. It only has 2 directions. Blah. Right 30, left 10, right 50. Okay. I'm only going to keep this if there are coins. That way we can get the last parlor upgrade and then we will leave. Why would it need extra coins? It's interesting that there are more antique coins on the map than you would actually need to unlock all of those parlor slots. Maybe because like certain section, like the certain safes give you more coins. A manual that explains how to remove the limiter from a blood collector, which increases capacity. So, you know, might as well fill ourselves up before we step out. Let's see. Leon conveniently the placement of the dropped inflected blood combined where Grace repeatedly removes it from. It's a little suspect there, Grace. Okay, I don't think I have any more scrap. Which could be wrong. I might actually have raw metal. Oh wait, hold on. Now I can actually make steroids and stabilizer. Do we want more max health or do we want more damage? I think we want more damage, actually. Because, like, ammo is what we generally want to burn through. All right. Ah, there's 100 blood there. 50 there. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't necessarily need to run around and pick these items up. But it's downright convenient. Or should I say it would be more convenient if I get it than if I don't. especially since I did use up a Requiem bullet, and I think I do have raw metal back in the stash box. Emily, you still good? Good. I'm going to store that for whatever reason. Oh, no. I guess I don't have any more. Do I have another empty injector? I do. Which I can then make more stabilizer. Or do I want steroids now? Thusly improving Grace's shot power even further.
Much better.
All right. So, of course, we're just going to need to go grab some more infected blood. Yeah, most likely, like, looking up the safe clue, it looks like there was a spot I could have found. Like, I must have passed by the document that explained the safe code. Oh, hello. Alas, just because Grace's shots are more damaging, it does not necessarily mean my aim is necessarily that much better. And, you know, might as well grab that infected blood on the other side of the corridor from the blister zombie that we popped. Like, we expended a Requiem bullet to do it, so, you know. Feels like it's, at the very least, whether or not it's worth the trouble, it makes the expense of the bullet a little bit more worth it. There we go. And now we are ready to get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. You know, now we're ready to leave. this way. Just in case, like, there might still be a zombie here or there, but I feel like we have, like, this feels as though we've really cleared the place out. So let us grab Emily. Save our game. We don't need 2 makeshift knives. We're not going to save a poorly moderated inventory. All right, and then I'm going to be right back in just a minute. All right. We have returned from a little break. So now we can proceed on with the game. Get out of the hospital and survive. Right now I'm kind of distracted by seeing how far back Twitch is in regards to what is being uploaded versus what I'm actually doing. Like, I wonder, like, is it just because, like, lag eventually kind of builds up to such a degree? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just my Twitch manager falling apart somehow. Okay. Let us plug in this last remaining box. It has been a long night. Hold on. Only 25% of players escaped the hospital. I mean, the game is pretty new, so, you know, I shouldn't necessarily expect everybody to be at this point. Ooh, this is nice and picturesque. Shall we? And I forget that this game does not have, like, it really does not want you to take screenshots on the PS5. Like, on the Xbox, you could probably take screenshots real easy, like, with its dedicated screenshot button. Available only on the Microsoft Xbox Series S and Series X. At your local store or online retailer for purchase today. But because the PS5, I guess it forces a pause because it goes to the menu. Now, problem is we've gone to the... This is the back of the hospital. Also, we don't know how we got here or how we're going to leave here. And wherever Leon is.
Emily?
Huh.
I don't know. Well, let's just... we need to keep moving, okay? Emily?
Okay.
Also, I just found another antique coin. So, I guess I probably did not need to cheat and open up the exam room. But I suppose that does save me a little time. But yeah, is Leon going to try to help us? Are we going to go somewhere from here? Like, I don't think Grace has a plan for what was next. I don't think Leon had a plan. Except, I suppose, now to continue to chase Gideon wherever Gideon has gone.
Oh my god.
Can you fly a helicopter?
Stay right there.
It's okay. We're not infected.
So you're normal?
I think so.
Emily, or sorry, Grace, you can be a little bit more confident in regards to that.
Things still running around.
Who are you?
You don't need to worry about me.
I'm tired.
I know.
That your kid?
What's...
This? Huh. Old war wound. I can't run away even if I wanted to.
So you're the helicopter. You're going to be the helicopter pilot to get us out of here.
My bastard boss took the key. You know, I could fly us all out of here. If you go get it for me. It's in there. I'd go myself, but I can't outrun those things, not with this leg.
Are you lying to me?
What? Have you seen the same shit I've seen? Look, lady, we're out of options here. How much longer do you think any of us can survive?
Can I go back to my room now?
It's not safe.
Hey, we can help each other. I'll protect her. If you get the key, I'll keep her safe. I promise.
And you know he's a pilot because he's got the big
It's a
ear protection. Headphones? Headset?
I got you. Ready? No. Come on. Gotta strap you in. Oh, I'm Grace, by the way. This is Emily.
Harry,
Thank you, Harry.
no problem.
I was going to say, how are we going to get out of here? Because I don't think Leon is a pilot. I guess it would have been too easy to assume that we're done here. Name Z. Purpose. Project review with Victor Gideon. Notes. Patient status. Preliminary research findings. All right, so we got a stash box, but no save point.
Please, just let it be in here.
The lack of zombies has me distrusting Harry. And I'm putting the odds that Harry just flies away with Emily as pretty high. Like, what are the odds that I find... that I find a photo that shows Harry standing next to Gideon. Maybe not as high. Let's say I'm going to give like 75% chance. That Victor is just going to leave without us, and then 30 to 40% chance that we are going to find a photo of Victor Gideon with Harry. An antique hourglass. It's been well maintained. Note regarding research results. Your presentation was quite impressive. While we are pleased to hear that the experiment has progressed to phase 4, it is far from the results we expect. It has been more than 20 years since the establishment of this care center. We require clear results. As an added precaution, we've requested the blockade be extended to 2040. It is imperative we obtain Elpis before that deadline. What is Elpis, other than possibly another... We got publications about medicine. Ultimate bioweapon. How to diagnose and treat disorders of the mind. They got multiple copies of the 4th edition of Journal of Psychosomatic Medicine. They got like 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. They really love that book. Okay, 1 second. Do I have a screwdriver? Is there... Like, there are not that many rooms to this house. Hey. Hey, buddy. Do you have a Phillips? Or maybe there's a button on the side of the jukebox thing. No. I don't know why you have your old tools in remembrance of the glory days. Multiple uniforms. Oh, hello. Sanctus Virginis. Or Sanguis. Hold on. Yeah, that's the thing. A double helix model, reminiscent of DNA. There are protrusions on both ends, which seem like they can slot into something.
Oh, I see.
Same. I feel as though my distrust of Harry increases with every moment because, like, part of me thinks that he knows what was in the building. Does he? Yeah, you got a save point. Rhodes Hill Care Center. That is a lot of employees, but I did shoot a lot of zombies, so... am I actually done with the hourglass? Did I not even need it? Spencer. Spencer's research. Humanity suffers when the drive and experience of our most exceptional leaders is lost. The ultimate way to preserve such greatness is to transfer those memories to a new vessel. Just as fruit flies have the potential to pass on certain memories to their offspring through their genes, so too can the memories of a human donor be passed on to a recipient. The question we now face is how to harness this incredible potential. The answer lies in the medium of memory: blood. Cells within the blood contain multitudes of information, including factors tied to memory. This is very reminiscent of the whole setup to Assassin's Creed. Thus, since the T-virus grants us control over factors within the blood, it can be hypothesized that harnessing those same elements will allow us to transfer memories from superior individuals. However, for such a procedure to succeed, the host must be able to withstand the toxicity of the mutated T-virus strain while preserving their own intelligence. Sourcing viable subjects will be the key to future research and testing. Did you take notes on that? There will be a test. Also, we've got an underground lab. It wouldn't be a Resident Evil experience without an underground lab of some kind. Though my question is, what were they willing... Is this where the blood drained to? What did they need to experiment on up top? Or down below that they couldn't experiment on up top?
What the hell?
Disposal tank for emergency use only. That is good. That's some good Resident Evil there. Something is being extracted. Is it blood? Is it Chris's blood? Also, very convenient that med injectors can be stacked. Subject 170 record. Extracted a 2.3mm sample from the 524.3 liters of blood collected from the 115 infected. Administered to Marie, henceforth registered as Subject 170. That's the tall lady. Subject 170 exhibited increased physical resilience, but failed to fulfill the goal of the experiment. The subject showed signs of mental instability before escaping, confirmed for immediate disposal. They did not do a very good job of disposing. It's too heavy to open. Yeesh. Maybe this will be the thumbnail. I don't know if that's too spoilery, though. I try to avoid spoilers in my thumbnails. Like, if you look at that image, does it tell you anything about the story that you wouldn't expect from a Resident Evil game? Also, how am I going to get back out of here? Okay, somebody needed whatever was inside that pack. Grace Ashcroft, Blood Analysis Report. Here are the results of the comprehensive blood analysis you requested. The genetic information matches the specified data perfectly. A match on all of these things, which mean nothing to me. Helicopter key. All right, you know, like maybe I shouldn't have been so mistrusting of Harry. An ignition key for a helicopter, a bit tarnished in places.
Found you.
Yes, Zeno, that's correct. All tests have come back positive. I can confirm that she is indeed the one that we've been searching for. If all goes as planned, Helpus will soon be in our hands. Of course. But first, I must initiate the protocol. I've done it.
So who does he answer to? You know, tracking the villains of Resident Evil is tricky because a lot of them have mutated and turned into abominations and have died. Very... Resident Evil villains rarely survive their own games. This is very Resident Evil. You know, I'm gonna save there. Would it be too much to expect this elevator to work? Ah. All right. That's the good stuff.
Please work.
So it's basically like the hemolytic injector. Yeah. Okay, let's grab this next one. Hopefully this will be... I don't know how Grace is not just covered in blood by this point. But that could be said about any Resident Evil protagonist.
Oh, shit, shit, shit.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, I was like wondering, what does it need me to pick up from that? Okay, now what are the chances that Gideon gets Harry, except that he's missing the key? Son of a... I do not have a good sidestepping maneuver. I'm sorry. Also, there's a game that I remember it wasn't really considered that great. Yeah. If you remember Hydrophobia. Like, it was a game built on its water technology, its water collision technology.
Oh, I made it. Okay. I'm coming, Amy.
You know, screw you guys. I'm going home.
You get it?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my god.
What the fuck did you do?
Grace? Grace, what's happening? It's okay, Emily.
I was gonna say,
Emily? It's gonna get a little bumpy. I'm right next to you.
No, lady, I'm gonna need you up front.
No, it's okay. I'm all right.
what am I doing up front?
Come on.
Oh, there are so many of them.
Strap in.
Or just for weight balance, maybe?
Oh, come on!
What's it look like I'm doing? No shit! Hold tight, I'm taking off! Get off me! Get the fuck off me!
I was gonna say, what are the odds that we're gonna be crashing? That was not a very long flight. Yeah, I'm sorry, Harry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, Emily.
And got you killed. I was gonna say, what's Leon up to now?
Grace, what's she got to do with this?
Ah, pff.
Hello, gorgeous.
Leon has definitely been in this position before. Now protecting two ladies from the comfort of a sniper position.
Shit.
That girl just can't stay out of trouble.
Nope.
Sherry, Grace is still here.
The FBI agent.
Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this somehow.
Is she okay?
No. But I've got it covered.
All right. Ah, more bullets. Okay, I think he got to have a little bit of a nibble.
Must be time for the evening service.
I appreciate that Leon tells his jokes to nobody. Okay, do I have to worry about zombies?
Hang in there, Grace.
Are you gonna take a third bullet?
Next. All right.
All right. Now to catch up with Grace, maybe shoot some more zombies on our way down? Maybe? Are we just going back the way we came? Or is there a nice, convenient... Yep.
Excuse me.
Yes, Leon, we know that you are awesome. Actually, no. This is going to be the thumbnail. Okay. Nice and non-spoilery. While still being cool to look at. Hello. All right. Oh, I just realized why he's kind of like leaning his head over. He's holding his flashlight between his neck and shoulder while he reloads. That's a nice touch. But I mean, like when that's what I like to see in these bigger productions is not necessarily like the super HD like animation. No, I'm saying it wrong. The cinematic, but also like these smaller touches.
Stay with me.
Grace,
Leon!
where's she?
Oh, this is Emily. Help me, I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, hey, look at me. We're gonna be okay. Yeah?
Okay.
Can't stay here. That should be the way to the water treatment plant. It's our way out. Let's go. Hey, just don't give up. Take her. Get her safe. Go. Now.
Oh, hello. I appreciate your giant bulbous weak points.
I'll keep our friends busy. We can mutate others.
Ah, son. I was gonna say, your bulbous... The bulbous weak points don't really seem to be functioning as weak points, or at the very least, the only way to defeat the large mutated Blisterborn is to destroy the tumor's covering spot. That's what I'm trying to do. But they don't seem to pop that easily.
We can mutate others.
Come closer. Yes. What are we stopping? Yeah, sure, why not? Sir. Was that good enough? I think that possibly was good enough. Ah, what was inside that case? Probably just an item.
I'll get you out, Emily. There's got to be a way to get to the surface.
You know, there's a comic, like, I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but there's a comic that I read where it's like, Grace is important, her blood is important, and Victor Gideon's like, oh, here's some zombies. Hopefully they won't chew too much on you, even though your blood is important to us. We are going to do nothing to keep you alive. Also, does water treatment plant count as sewers? Is this like a sewer level for Resident Evil Requiem?
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
You cannot operate machinery while holding a child. Probably can't climb ladders.
Dead end.
Ah, tall lady! She still lives.
Can't let that thing hurt her. It's okay, Emily. Here. Rest here.
Can we give her a green herb and or spice?
I need to keep you safe.
Okay.
Another med injector. The roof hatch is operated by the panel outside the storage bay. Troubleshooting. If power supply errors persist, you must restart the 3 power distributions in the lower area. Oh my gosh. Always in 3s. Ooh. I have 5 more bullets for the Requiem. I probably will need them for something. But for now, let us store them. And that... is 3 the maximum per stack? And let us save our game. Open the hatch on the girl? That is phrasing?
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance.
Yeah, I suppose I wasn't really expecting that helicopter to take us that far, because then the game would have had to reintroduce what we're doing and where we're going. Like, why would we need to keep all of the characters together? Whereas, like, Resident Evil as, like, a structure, as, like, a plot structure, tends to survive, if you wish, on localized environments. You very rarely leave a place and go to another place. Code Veronica, I think, is one of the only Resident Evil games that has its storyline start somewhere and leave and go somewhere else. Like, you could say Resident Evil 0 kind of does that, but it's again, it's the vehicle that you get on crashes. So I don't think that necessarily counts. Like, it just takes you to it still takes you to a new region just as like this, but you're still just kind of on the same path line. Resident Evil Revelations has multiple characters that it jumps between. So like Revelations 1 more specifically, whereas Revelations 2 this goes nowhere. Revelations 2 all takes place on the island. Like, you have multiple characters, but it's just the islands that you're exploring. Whereas Revelations 1 has the boat, it has other, like the beach, it has other areas that you maneuver around. This area has a lot less to do than I was expecting. But then there's also, I think, a ladder up top. But yeah, usually in a Resident Evil game, you go to a place and then you don't necessarily pack up and ingress in a different location. Like, you make attempts at escape, and those attempts are usually failures. Okay, now I find myself mistrusting all of these Requiem bullets the game has given me. Like, are they essentially now my main defense against Tall Lady? Yes. All right. Am I also essentially making these smaller sections safe to explore?
Two to go.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I feel as though this game is giving me extra magnum ammo because they're going to essentially be the main defense against Tall Lady. We know her name. What was her name again? Marie. It is the only defense against Marie. Another med injector. But now I've got too many med injectors. Okay, so if I have an issue and run into Marie...
Why is it so stiff? Die already.
Okay. Maybe I need to go here first. Find an item here that enables me to...
No lever. There has to be one somewhere.
I need to get leverage on that power thing. Okay. That. Very rude.
What the fuck? Give me a break.
Thank you. Ah, son of a... That's fine.
Close one.
That's where the lamp was. Okay, that's fine. We're good. No. Okay, now let's try to turn this lever. All right. Was there an item I missed for the chemical treatment one? Like something that would enable it to turn easier.
Only one more.
And of course she's walking in the way that I'm planning to go. Don't mind me, just heading in this direction. Okay, let's see if there's an item. Oh, nope, I just had to hold it.
Power has been successfully restored.
This should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
Okay, the elevator should be working now, so I can get out of this basement area? Lower area?
We're getting out of here. Get out of the fucking way. Come on. Open.
Also, my assumption that this is Marie, did her clothes become bigger when she mutated as well? I worry about Emily.
Okay.
Yep.
Emily, it's me. Emily? Oh no! Wake up! Come on! Oh no! Oh, Emily!
What are the odds that Gideon appears and then explains to Grace that she needs to inject her blood to save Emily?
Oh, come on, Emily. 1, 2, 3.
Because if she just dies here, that's a bit of a surprise.
Come on. Come on.
I was gonna say, what are the odds that Emily is not a monster? And thusly the revelation to Grace, at the very least, that Marie was the other girl. Oh, jeez.
Emily! 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 No! No, that's Emily! It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
Are you That's Emily!
Can I? Can I just not kill it?
No, please stop, please! Please Emily! I wanted to save her!
You don't understand.
No, I never would have escaped without her. This is all my fault. Again.
Look, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But we're still alive. We have to keep going.
No.
Grace.
So, Grace, what is your field report going to be when you return to the FBI office? What did you discover? But interesting that we have like a non-interactive.
Been reached, Grace. I'd like you to come with me.
Come with you.
Like, I could have shot.
Lost, but you're not. You're exactly where you need to be.
Emily as Leon, but I didn't until, and then the game just kind of forced Leon to. Like, it was a non-choice choice. Oh, you have the same.
Waiting for you, Grace.
You have the same sickness that Leon suffers from.
Raccoon City. You're the reason for its destruction, but you're also the key to building a brave new world. You're the final piece. Let us show you your true purpose.
Yes, I would love to save my game. Oxycodone, controlled substance. It's Sherry Birkin. Nobody questions why Sherry is wearing gloves indoors. Oh my.
Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
Maybe we need a higher clearance.
I requested one.
And I was told to shut down the investigation.
What? Why?
They didn't say.
Orders from on high.
Look, we don't need you taking a hit for this. I'll just go it alone.
We're in this together.
Till the end. I've always been good at working in the shadows.
I forget what Sherry's role in Resident Evil 6 was.
Me?
Like, I want to say she teams up with somebody in that game. I want to say Wesker's son.
I'm gonna find Grace. She definitely has something to do with Elpis.
And at long last, we return to Raccoon City. End of the world. Evacuate immediately. Amazing how they got that paper out in time. Before the zombie outbreak.
Well, the road's gone. You have to find another way around.
All right. I'll leave that to you. I think I found a clue as to where they might be. Some coordinates on Victor's computer.
Got it, thanks.
Right in the center of Raccoon City.
Okay, it looks like we've got a ways to go. Would this count as a dramatically... Yeah, this would count as a dramatically new location.
No, not this way.
Okay, I was going to say, like, how open world have we become? But not that open world. Yeah, this would definitely count as a new location. Evacuate immediately. If you are in Raccoon City, I urge you to evacuate now. Leave if you can. If you cannot evacuate, go to the police station, the nearest public facility, wherever you can. Take any weapon you have and hide in the nearest sturdy building. This will probably be the last paper we publish, and I am the last Raccoon Times reporter. Thank you, dear readers, for all your support over the years. I urge you once more, run, find somewhere safe, survive. Okay. Who printed out the papers? Who distributed the papers? It kind of reminds me of in the movie Airplane. Like, during the time that the airplane is in the sky and is under threat of crashing, multiple newspapers are published about it. Like, somehow the newspapers found out about the airplane possibly going to crash and had time to publish editions of themselves. I wonder if I lose the bullets that I stowed away as Grace. That's fine. Leon has plenty of armaments. Are there any...
It's like time stopped here.
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
Like, what am I going to be fighting against here? Like, the zombies are long dead, wiped out by the nuclear blast. Mommy, good morning, sleepyhead. Don't get mad, but I decided I'll go get Daddy by myself. I'm bored of staying inside. Those people won't let us out even when we say pretty please, but it's okay. I'm small and can sneak through the fence. I'll look at the gas station first. Daddy really likes the candy there. Maybe he stopped to buy some. I love you, Mommy. See you soon. Meryl. Undoubtedly dead. Oof. My apologies. I don't like the fact that the rifle takes up like. All right, let's that. Oof. Oop, hold on. And the scrap we can put there. There we go. That's a nice looking inventory. That's the kind of inventory you can take home and show to your parents. Okay, I'll probably make my way back around. Right. I'm hoping those giant spiders aren't a threat to nearby populations. I guess that would explain all the spider webs everywhere. Very rude.
All right. Now what?
These are all excellent questions. Yeah. Yeah, let's use that. Nope. Thank you for moving very slowly. I appreciate that. Hold on. Is that outside this room or inside? Outside. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's back in that previous room where we found the note. Or is there just the one giant spider? We're not having to fight in an army of... Very rude. Yeah, at the very least, we don't have to worry about poison.
You're a real pest, you know that?
Oh, hold on. I think that has a weakness on its back. How am I going to hit it? I do not know. Am I required to hit it? Ooh, hello. Hello.
Where are you?
Is this giant spider stealthing? Can I jump over this? How do I get there? And pick up whatever that is. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Haven't you had enough? I don't have time for pest control.
All right. If I stay here, maybe it'll... I take that back. If I stay here... Okay, that might have done it. All right.
Oh, I miss our Raccoon City hospitality.
Once again, infamously telling his jokes to nobody. Like, nobody will ever reference his bingo line because literally nobody was there to hear it. Whereas Barry's "You Were Almost a Jill Sandwich" does get mentioned in Revelations 2. Because Barry was there to tell people since he survived. And I wonder, like, supposedly there's rumors that they might remake Resident Evil 1. And, like, there's the whole discussion, does it even need to be remade again? Because the RE1 remake exists. Now, there's one specific thing that I wanted out of the Resident Evil 2 remake that I did not get. And that is, I wanted the game to better separate the two separate storylines, like Leon's and Claire's. Like, Leon's and Claire's storylines in both the original Resident Evil 2 and the remake don't really exist simultaneously. Like, if you play them, like, when you play them separately, they do a lot of the same things. So it's impossible for both of their stories to be canon. So one of the things I wanted was... Did I pick up anything? Oh, I just needed to get to the other side.
Okay, Sherry. I've hit the barricade. Looks like someone else was here first, and they were planning on busting their way in. No way around?
The Army Corps of Engineers erected it to seal the city. It goes on for miles.
Guess the only way in is through then.
I'll examine it in a second. But yeah, like Resident Evil 1, that storyline also doesn't really exist simultaneously, if whether you play as Jill or Chris. Because, like, they have their own separate characters that they interact with, and their own separate survivors that escape with them. Like, Barry only escapes with Chris, I believe. And Rebecca escapes only with Jill.
Whose camp is this?
So, like, if you did remake Resident Evil 1, I would ask for the exact same thing that I wanted from Resident Evil 2 remake, is of course it's a 3-part project. No power. All right. BSAA.
Sure, there's an old BSAA camp here. Place is trashed. Looks like they left in a hurry.
What were the BSAA doing in Raccoon City?
I believe those are the people you play as in Revelations 1.
Interesting.
What is it?
The computer's now locked. They were also headed to the center of Raccoon City.
Interesting, too. That reminds me. I dug a little deeper in the Pentagon's database, and I noticed something's missing.
What's that?
There's no record of anyone ordering the missile strike on Raccoon City.
Well, if not them, then who?
Leon triggered the alarm. It looks like your campaign to make the DSO stand down really didn't work, Zeno.
I'll leave this matter to you, then.
All right. Yeah. A device that records combat data. Credits earned from kills can be used at supply box. This feels like a very odd thing to include this far into the game. Like we've almost started a new game just by being here. Huh. Get body armor. A case upgrade. That'll be nice. Some tune-ups if we wanted them. Huh. All right, I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions to play next? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.